So I really enjoy it so far. So it's just the beginning of the conference, and the people I met yesterday, for example, at the speaker party was super nice. So yeah, I really enjoy it so far. Sadly, I can't stay more than today, but I really enjoy. I will expect that I will be able to come next year, for example, for the full sessions. When you add a real search engine, first you gain more power. I mean, you are able to search within more data in a really efficient manner, and also you gain something which is about relevancy. So when you search in SQL, it match or not, but when you search with a search engine like Elasticsearch, then it can match more or less, and the relevancy is super important for the user. You can analyze the text, for example, for the purpose you want to address, and also you can do some computation on top of your data in real time. So this is one of the key points of Elasticsearch is that you index in real time and you are able to search and compute and slice and dice into your data in real time. So that's really powerful for that. Yes, actually this is my favorite session. I was super happy that JOTB16 accept this talk because this is my favorite session. Doing live coding is super nice. And this is exactly my story. So how everything happened to me. Basically, I started to open source myself, which means that I started to publish some code on open source. So the more repository you have on GitHub, the more code you can share with your next employer. So yeah, be public, do everything in public, find an open source project, contribute to it, and contributing maybe contribute to the documentation, contribute to the mailing list, which is something really useful for users. And even if you don't contribute to the code, then you will be known as someone who has interest in open source community. So you need to have this open source now in your package. So it's super easy for us because Elasticsearch is a cool product. So I don't have so much effort to do because we are basically invited everywhere. People want to know more about what we are building. And, but we are encouraging a lot the open source community to contribute again. And by encouraging, we say, for example, for people who are finding bugs for the new version we are building now, the 5.0, we have a special program, which is the Pioneer program, where you can get some gifts from the Elasticsearch team if you find critical bugs or something like this. So we help contributors to test the product, and we give them some gifts and some cool swags. Oh, that's a really awesome work. And I always saying to my managers that this is the ideal work I have ever worked for. What I can say is that I'm doing both. I'm doing development and evangelist. So half of my time is developer and the other half is evangelist. This is super important for an evangelist, I think, because you need to know what you are talking about. And if you are coding, then you know what you are talking about. You are not like a sales guy or something like this. I'm not a sales guy. So yeah, and it's super interesting meeting all of people. Also, I find that super interesting to be an evangelist because we are a distributed company, which means that I'm working from home. And if I don't go outside from my home, I will be just crazy. So now I'm meeting real people in the real world. I can touch them, I can talk with them, and that's the reason I'm evangelist. Oh. Definitely. I can adjust my time as I want. The key point is that I'm doing what my management is expecting me to do. And but otherwise, I can organize my day as I want. If I have to go to the doctor for my children, for example, it's not an issue. I can manage that. Also, in terms of way of life, for example, if you want to be here in Malaga and you want to code from Malaga because you have a lot of sun and the beach and so on, then you can do it, right? You are not forced to work in a big city.